Warning! This video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and a Mad Max. And I'm mad because the way that they treat George Lucas. And I think he definitely is sending a strong message to Kathleen Kennedy. And I thought it would be worthy of another topic because even more so because he was at the solo premiere. It's more intense than if he didn't come to the premiere like Last Jedi. But he did, and he still hasn't released a statement to praise it. Now, as of recording, there are around 2 days left before you can view it. And it's a joke. You can watch Solo if you want on Thursday. So they're going to be counting Thursday night numbers, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as a weekend. And they're going to say it's going to break records. If it does, I have my doubts to see, even if they get that extra time, that it will. But he did not release a statement or praise it. The opportune time to bail out Kathy in the normal Disney magic BS would be to have George comment or his comments hit the press right after the mixed reviews to spin things positive. And it didn't happen. He did not. Now, there's a chance that he could say something right before, but I hope not. Look how they handled Mark. George is under no obligation to make BS statements just to bail Kathy out. Here's a look at the history of comments from George and how close they were to the release of the films. The Force Awakens, George's reaction started hitting the internet around December 8th, 2015. I think the fans are going to love it. The release date was December 18th. Rogue One reaction, December 5th. Gareth Edwards delivered the message that they really liked it for a December 10th release. The Last Jedi was the closest, and this was the lamest response he gave, by the way. Maybe he was doubting if he should. My opinion is he probably didn't even want to release it, so he gave the most generic, boring one. And I think he did not even go to the premiere. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was released, the closest to release, December 12th, beautifully made, December 15th release date. Now, first, Kathleen Kennedy ruined the saga films with 7, 8, and eventually 9, and now the Star Wars story movies are garbage too. Again, George teed her up, and she whiffed at the bat, whiffed hard. George refers to the selling of Star Wars to Disney like a divorce. And the way Ron had to come in and try and make something of the mess that Kathy made is like cray Kathy, like an insane ex. And for the good of the kids, George had good old Uncle Ron come in and try to save the day. And he did the best he could with what he had. But I don't think George is covering for you anymore, Kathy. And as a fan of the prequels, I want to say, George, he probably will never watch this video, but I still want to say it because I appreciate George. George, thanks for creating amazing Star Wars that take me and other fans to a galaxy far, far away. And we will always have the original 6, and to me, actually, Rogue One. And honestly, I think George set up everything the best way he could, and there was an opportunity for success. He gave the best opportunities for Star Wars to succeed. He got everyone's contract signed for the sequel trilogy, had Kasdan writing the solo Star Wars story for Han, had scripts for a live-action series, and gave a friend an amazing position, but she turned her back on him right away. The fans, your legacy, time to leave her to her own devices, like a fish flopping out of water, because she doesn't know what she's doing, and she turned her back with the quickness on you. Time to return the favor. I implore you, I plead to you, George. I don't think you're gonna comment on it. Don't bail her out. She dug her own grave. That's my thoughts on this. I really strongly feel that he is sending a message by not saying anything. Because look what they did to Mark. They made him go over and over with this baloney praising the movie when he had very strong opinions about it. He tried to voice his opinion. They ignored him, and then they put him on a publicity trail. And I don't think George is going to have it. And I don't think he should. And I think he should be done. So what are your thoughts on this one? I really want to know. George isn't covering for you anymore, Kathy. And she's had her chance. It's not like fans are attacking her for no reason. She's had more than enough chances. She can't do it. This is proof. She had everything teed up to go, ready to bat, and she whiffed. And she threw away the playbook, basically, because she thought she knew better. If you're going to do that, you better get it right if you're going to throw away the playbook. And she failed. This is the only time I see George looking happy at the solo premiere with Peter Mayhew. Honestly, I looked at a bunch of pictures to get images for this video. That's the only one he seems genuinely happy. You don't have to follow him anywhere. Just keep it real and comment below. Join in the conversation. Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about Star Wars. See you in the next Hot Topic.